Hi there, it's Philip again. I just wanted to give you an update today on how we're doing on the Vale Super Juice Me program. Trying to do this to help our CFS, ME, chronic fatigue situation. We're on day 21, so we're in the last week, and I'm still feeling pretty poorly. Um, we had a bit of a revelation 2 days ago. We some time ago went to see a kinesiologist, which is someone who tests your sort of muscle reaction against certain things. So whether it's toxins, stimulus, allergies, it can be whatever. And to be honest with you, I have no idea how it works, but they can be astonishingly accurate, and I don't know how they can identify certain things. But anyway, one of the treatments she prescribed for us was this thing called monolaurin. I should get it. This is the stuff that we were prescribed, um, and written on there is monolaurin 600 milligrams dietary supplement. The company is called Ecological Formulas, and we've discovered that you can get this from Amazon, and there are other ones out there. This is the one that we were recommended to use because it's a particularly high quality, and this is, she runs a business, so, recommending this one, so I guess it must be one of the better ones. It's a naturally occurring long chain fatty acid. You can find it in coconuts and also breast milk. And from what I understand, I'm not medically trained or nutritionally trained, but from what I understand, is that it works against viruses, bacteria, molds, and yeasts, and it kind of attacks the the protein layer that protects these things, which you generally don't want in your body. So it weakens them, and in addition to that, it kind of highlights them to your body's own immune system. So not only is it weakened it kind of flags it up to say, this thing is bad, go and fight it. Because I think part of the problem with CFS, that I understand, is that I've got a virus or viruses. I certainly know I had glandular fever in the past. I've even got blood tests that prove it. But your body keeps trying to fight this virus. So you're always in this sort of post-flu-like state where you've just got no energy because your body's putting lots of energy into fighting this thing that it can't identify. And I think that's why monolaurin is really good at helping your body. And we were on a really low maintenance dose for a while, and we were just taking, it was 3 of these a day, so that's 1800 milligrams a day. And Holly just said, well look, when we were really poorly, we doubled that, so we were on 3600 milligrams a day. So I said, well okay, let's double it. These are not cheap, by the way. These are about 18-20 pounds a pot, and there's 90 in a pot. But after, I'm not kidding, 12 hours, we started feeling better. My energy started to go up. I thought, oh my God. And I didn't think about the monolaurin until the day afterwards. I had so much more energy, I didn't even sleep. I woke up at kind of 5:30 thinking, oh my God, I've got so much energy. So, but yeah, yesterday, which was day 2 of upping the monolaurin, I did the normal CFS thing, which is, oh, I've got some energy, I'll go and do some stuff. So I woke up and we took the dog out for a little walk, just a mile or so. And then I said, I'm going to go up to the shed. I went to the shed for an hour or two where I got an old motorbike that I'm working on. So it's not like I'm lifting weights, but I'm sort of stimulating my brain, doing some wiring. And then I was tired after that, so I came home and rested, and we had our lunchtime juice. And then we decided to have a coast walk. So we drove half an hour down the road and just walked on the flat beach for a while. And I was just exhausted by the end of it. And my throat had started all the glands around my throat, which is a typical symptom I have. My glands in my armpits and in my sort of groin area all were kind of really tender and swollen. So this is my hypothesis, when you juice, you start to lose weight. It's inevitable because you're just going to be burning up some fat stores that you didn't perhaps use or need. I don't particularly need to lose much weight. I'm already relatively slim. But of course, your body stores lots of toxins and things like viruses in your fat. That's where it puts it. It's an easy place to put it. So of course, inevitably when you lose weight, you can feel worse because you're reintroducing these toxins, and that some of these toxins are perfectly naturally occurring toxins. Your body, in the process of metabolism, produces toxins that your body needs to get rid of through urine, through breathing, through your skin, through your digestive system. But when you're toxic, where you've been on medication, or you might have been, having a couple of beers too many a week, or not moving very much, you're suddenly flooding yourself with all these toxins and bacteria and viruses and things that were probably not hidden, and your immune system gets overwhelmed by it. So of course you feel worse. So I think that's probably what happened in our case, where these viruses were just hiding in the fat and were released. So taking the monolaurin has kind of helped. I think that's why we felt better on the first day we doubled the dose, because the body kind of thought, right, I can get on, I've got a bit more focus to nail these viruses. But then of course the day afterwards, all my glands were swollen up, which of course is where your body then dumps all the stuff it doesn't want. Your lymph system is basically a mirror image of your blood system, except it doesn't have a pump. Your blood is pumped around your body with your heart, of course, and that's pumping all the time. But your lymph system, which takes waste products away from all of the cells in your body, doesn't have a pump. It just has nodes in your joint areas, and physically moving, like breathing, your diaphragm activates nodes, and moving around moves the lymph, which is all the waste products, into these nodes, and then allows your body to then excrete it whichever's best. So a lot of it goes through the gallbladder, out of the liver and kidneys, and then there's the gallbladder, which puts bile into the digestive. So there's lots of bad stuff that goes in there, but of course you need bile as well to break down fats and things, and of course it goes out as waste. So I think that's why all my glands are now sore, is because I've got loads of bad stuff sitting there that needs to go out. And I have noticed that when I do really gentle stretching, and I'm trying to move my arms and legs, I try to move around the house as much as I can, that it does make me feel better for a period of time. It makes me feel more energized, but as soon as I do too much, like I did yesterday, where I was up at the shed for a few hours, and then we went for a drive, and then we went for a walk along the beach for half an hour, I was just wiped. I just had no energy left, and I think it's because my body had spent all that energy nailing all these viruses and toxins and things. So I think this has really helped. The monolaurin has helped, and we're also taking vitamin C supplements in addition to the juicing. We're taking the protein, hemp protein supplements. We're taking the spirulina and green supplements. We're trying to grow some wheatgrass at the moment, but because it's winter, it's January here in England, the wheatgrass is growing very slowly. So I think we're doing all the right things, and I'm completely convinced that juicing is helping our bodies help itself. I don't think there is any normal medical allopathic treatment that is going to help me get better, because I've tried so many. The doctors kind of throw their arms up and say, they just used to write TATT on my medical records, and he even showed me, which means tired all the time. He said the number of young people that come to me and say I'm tired all the time is unbelievable, and it could be a variety of reasons. In my case, I'm convinced it's something to do with a virus that I can't nail. Holly's ME was triggered by malaria. She caught malaria when she went on a gap year in Africa. Mine started after I got pharyngitis. I couldn't get tonsillitis, because I had my tonsils removed. So instead my pharynx became inflamed, and that was the precursor to all of this. So that was a bit of a ramble, and I'm probably like 10 minutes now. So I'll give you an update in a few more days' time. I'm going to go for a little walk with the dog. It's now raining, so it's only a mile or so and it's all flat. Because I just want to keep moving and try and help my body get rid of this stuff. If you've got any comments, please leave them. I shall do my best. And I'll give you another update in a few days' time, because then it'll be the end of the juice program. Right, thanks for watching.